side firmly established inside the top 25. The other on the outside, receiving votes, but looking to muscle into the rankings with a victory today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Golden Bears will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Hand off to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Testing the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Can he get there on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try and run for it. Tackled, but 1st down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old-school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Back in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The Golden Bears have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Golden Bears line up with a first and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cuevas. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have some.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Irish.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes the bunch formation. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
How often do you see this to start a drive? First and goal from the 1. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Returner is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. And instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Nice grab. It's Cobb. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the punter onto the field. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner being brought down. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense walked through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for 6. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Golden Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. It's a draw play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Breaks free.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And the receiver's got it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
The Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Their offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Golden Bears pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. The catch is made. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Pass caught.
You know, on a slant route, you like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 37-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And they jump back in front. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. See, the receiver finds a nice...
It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. And now the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Wide open downfield. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Offense back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending it back here? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great... in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's running out of time here. Pass rush gets home.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Muscles past the defender. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Golden Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A deep shot to the right. The catch is made inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
16.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but there is a flag down, so we'll have to check that out. And the Golden Bears bring their punt team onto the field. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Cobb. Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. 1st down, looking for more now. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So California's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Leaning on the run game here late. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle of the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Notre Dame, 45, Cal, 23.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Again, makes it second and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Third down coming up.